This screencast will review my justification for the design choices I made when designing this public service announcement. To start, I decided to implement a positive framing of my message. I sought to share a positive message in a simple way and to persuade others the importance of wilderness. The first design principle that I decided to implement was contrast. Contrast is the visual weight between the background and the text. I decided using yellow for the lettering of my message, Wilderness Matters, would be a good way to capture the attention of my audience and improve readability, especially against a black background, which is what I chose for the word bubble. Yellow also conveys hope and happiness, both relevant to my message. Color is an important consideration because it affects how our audience interprets our message. Additionally, the typography I chose aims to achieve a serious and professional look to encourage the perception of both the professionalism and importance of this message. Font styles are rhetorical because the shape of the letters conveys meaning. The second design principle that I considered while making this PSA was scale. Scale is the size of one object in relation to other parts of the same object. My message takes center stage, while a photo of the Selway Bitterroot Wilderness takes up almost half the billboard on the right. Scale also ties in visual hierarchy, which reveals levels of importance through arrangement. This choice of scale created a visual hierarchy that emphasizes the beauty of wilderness while also sharing my message. Scale and visual hierarchy also apply to the focal points of my design. The main focus, or dominant focal point, is the picture on the right, followed by the subdominant text, Wilderness Matters. Subordinate to everything else is the Wilderness Watch logo, the elk, and the mountainous region you see in the background on the left. I decided to include the logo of this nonprofit so the public could have access to a resource to explore this announcement further. The next design principle I considered was alignment. Alignment is about arranging the design within margins. When looking at my PSA, you can see how I utilized a grid to lay out the information in a visually appealing way. I broke up areas by squares and pulled it all back together by using a bright yellow frame around the edge. Last is proximity, which means grouping related design elements together. The proximity of the nonprofit logo to the message also shares with the audience how they are closely connected. Please reach out to me if you have any questions about the implementation of these design principles so we can discuss them before we finalize this billboard. Thank you.